coming in with the traditional Ukrainian music.
That's not Ukrainian, right?
All right,
I knew that. You know, I knew that.
Got me excited. I'm like, I don't know Ukrainian music gets me excited.
There were some heroes in Ukraine sometimes. He stepped up in caliber of opponent in his last 2 fights. He's now won both by unanimous decision. Tonight, they're marking the 3rd fight for Redkach in the last year or so, but the first out of the very capable tutelage of trainer Robert Garcia. Redkach's training for this fight included sparring with the likes of Jesse Vargas, Brandon Rios, Ray Beltran. No secret, really, as to how the natural lefty likes to fight. He's a pressure fighter, straight-ahead guy, lots of pop. He can bring it. Once more, Steve, let's go behind the numbers.
For Ivan Redkach, Barry, we start with Power Hour, question mark. Over his first 15 fights, Redkach was viewed as a destroyer. But since he's moved up in class, he's been forced to go the distance. How big a puncher is he? Different class. Redkach appeared twice in 2014, stepping up to beat good fighters in Tony Lewis and Sergey Gulyakevich. At 28, he's ready to make a significant move in 2015. And which weight? In 2 of his 4 most recent bouts, Redkach has scaled as high as 139. Tonight he's 137. He says lightweight is still the right weight.
So with that, we are ready for our main event of the evening. Ivan Redkach versus Yakubу Amidu. 10 rounds of boxing or less. For the introduction of the fighters once more, we take it to the center of the ring. And the ring announcer tonight, Thomas Schreiber. Thomas. Momentary delay because we have a medical situation with a fan in our audience, so he is being tended to. In the meantime, we're going to remind you that you're watching the Showtime free preview weekend, and you want to order us pretty quick. There's some great programming coming up. I mean, Showtime programs are really without peer, and I'm not saying that because I work for them. I watch it all the time.
Too wild to tame, too thrilling to resist, too good to miss. Showtime. From unforgettable performances to fearless champions. Order Showtime now for the boldest, the bravest, and the best on any device, anywhere, anytime. Order Showtime now and you can get $25 cash back. Call now or visit sho.com/order.
So here again, a look at Ivan Redkach, and all business, no question about it. Very nice guy, though.
Very nice guy. Doesn't look like a nice guy, but he is a nice guy.
Not. And so is this guy, for that matter. He comes from Ghana, and every Ghanaian fighter that we've seen, good, bad, or indifferent, has that lion heart that Ghanaian athletes, not only in boxing but in every sport, are so known for. All right, this time we meet it. We go to the center of the ring. Thomas Schreiber with the introduction of the fighters. Thomas?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our featured bout. It is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing in the lightweight division. Brought to you by Lou DeBella's DeBella Entertainment in association with Showtime, Hits Boxing, and the Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. It is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, Commissioner John Frierson, Executive Officer Andy Foster. Our 3 judges scoring on a 10-point must system will be Tony Krebs, Max DeLuca, and Fernando Villarreal. Our referee in charge, the 3rd man in the ring, will be Ray Corona. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Morongo Casino Resort and Spa here in beautiful Cabazon, California, this is our Showbox main event of the evening. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He's wearing blue and white and weighed in at 137 pounds. A native of Accra, Ghana, he is now fighting out of Los Angeles, California, and brings a professional record consisting of 19 wins, 5 defeats, 2 draws, with 17 of his 19 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yakubу, the Black Mamba, Amиду. And his opponent across the ring in this main event, he's fighting out of the red corner, and he's wearing green, white, and red, and weighed in the same as his opponent, 137 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, by way of Shasta, Ukraine. He is undefeated with 17 wins, one no decision, with 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Iván Redkač.
Let's go, 2 seconds.
Mouthpiece. Get your mouthpiece. This is good here. Real high, brother. This is gonna be good right here. Touch gloves. God bless. Mark, are we ready yet?
Taylor tape for these two numbers, pretty similar. Redkač a little taller and longer. Don't be surprised if he establishes a bit of distance so he can walk Amиду onto his hands. Rules same as our first two fights: no standing eight count, no 3 knockdown rule. Ref or doctor can stop the fight. You can be saved by the bell in the last round. It's a California rule. Accidental foul rule before start of round 4. No decision after that, Barry. We go to the card.
All right, we're going 10 rounds in our main event tonight. And it should be noted, too, that Amиду is a tough guy, never been off his feet. Redkač's mission, of course, is to make that happen tonight.
And this is also a battle of the two best and most famous gyms in America right now. Amиdu from the wild card in Hollywood. We have Redkač from the Garcia Boxing Academy in Oxnard. So battle of the gyms as well as battle of the lightweights.
Right. Robert Garcia in the corner of Redkač, as Raul Marquez pointed out early on in this program, the amateur experience.
Yeah, Redkač, 300 amateur fights. He was a sub for the Ukraine in the Olympics in 08, and Amиdu only 50 amateur fights. And pro experience, you see that Amиdu turned pro 5 years before Redkač, so that explains the big difference in times.
Amиdu from a boxing family. His father was a trainer in Accra, Ghana, and his brother, Abdullah, was in his corner tonight as an undefeated fighter, having had 21 fights without a loss.
So far, both guys just trying to establish their jab, establish that distance. Sooner or later, we're going to see them throw more punches. Amиdu said he wants to make him fight when he doesn't want to fight. Just take him out of that comfort zone.
Remember, these two have sparred together. Sometimes when that has happened, a little more tentativeness in the ring, at least initially.
Of course, I mean, they know each other, so. But sparring is different from, you know, got the big gloves, the headgear. But they still got to know what each other's about, feel their power, the moves, and all that means a lot.
And neither one of them really remembered a lot about the sparring session. They sparred 4 or 5 rounds. We were kidding about Mexican music that was played in Redkač's ring walk, and he just admires Mexican fighters and likes their style, and kind of wants to do that himself. It's one of the reasons he's in Garcia's gym. Sporting the Mexican national colors on his trunk.
Wants to win the Mexican fans. I think he already did by that with the music he came out with.
Where was the sombrero?
Yeah, maybe next time. I think he heard you.
A slow start for both guys. They're both pumping the jab but not landing much.
Yeah, it surprised me that Redkač is usually starts faster, but I think that's something that, you know, we talked to these people. We're talking to Robert Garcia. He said sometimes he throws too many unnecessary punches. This ain't the amateurs. You know, you got to make the punches count, and that's exactly what did right now, making them count.
The counter left hand switch in by Amиdu there too. Feeling out round, the first round.
Very good round. Nice. Nice and relaxed, okay? Gentlemen, open up on the side so we can put it up, but then after that, then it goes down the middle, okay? Open up, and then down the middle. If you go to the body,
Down the middle, okay? Okay? Move your head, right? Stay alert, right? Little grease. Okay? No, we're good. All right. Got me? All right. Stay busy in this time. All right? Start circling to your left a little bit more, okay? All right? How you feel? How you feel? Good? Go! Second down. Mouthpiece in.
I got it.
Mouthpiece. Back.
We come to round 2 of this 10-round fight. First round really a feeling out round. Both corners basically being cheerleaders between rounds, saying, good first round.
Probably too early to say this, but I see a little bit of Robert Garcia's influence already on Redkach because he wants Redkach to use his right hand. So many southpaws just ignore their right hand. And he wants the right hand as a weapon and as a setup for the left hand. And I saw a little bit of that in round 1.
It looks like he tightened up on the defense, more tight, more frame defense, shorter punches up the middle. See, like that was a short hook right there by Redkach.
Double left hand from Redkach.
Both these fighters capable of going 100 punches around. Not seeing that kind of work rate yet.
Redkach said in the fight news he wanted to throw at least 100 punches around, and it seems like a slower pace right now, just taking his time. He's very relaxed. I think he's in control right now so far, but he can't sleep on Amиду because he gets better as the fight goes on. He's in good shape.
Yeah, it's a good point, Raul, because Amиду is a slow starter. He threw only, 39 punches in round 1.
Yeah. I do want to mention inside that fan that was being tended to and had caused that momentary delay. Introducing fighters is fine, being tended to by the paramedics. They did a great job. She is conscious and apparently fine.
Dr. Eddie Ayub ringside, staple here. I have relatives by that name. Ayub.
Do you?
I think he's related. Amиdu not really getting off yet. Not backing up, and he doesn't back off. But he's also being that box right now.
Yeah.
There's the left hook. That's his best punch. He tends to slap what Amиdu does with the right hand, but the left hook is his punch.
They told Amиdu to move to his left, to move away from Redkach's left hand. But if you see, he's moving to his right, and not every fighter could do that with a left-handed guy. He's moving to Redkach's, moving to his right, Amиdu, and he's gonna run into Redkach's left hand. He's running into it.
Yeah, by moving to his right, he can't get his lead foot outside of Redkach's lead foot, which is what you want to do against the lefty.
Right, they're fighting over foot position there, see, and Redkach is beating him like that. You see his foot is on the outside of Amidu's lead foot, and that's why he's getting off his combinations.
Get the sense that Redkach is starting to get into range also. Good counter left hand from.
Have a seat. Sit down. Very good.
Take a breath. How you feel? Feel good? Okay. Gotta stay a little bit more busy. You were waiting a little bit too much this round, okay? When you throw 3 or 4 punch combination, don't stand in front of him because he's gonna come back and he's strong. So you throw 3 punches, step back. Okay? 2 or 3 punches, step to the side. Don't stand in front of him. Okay? Move your head. Move your head and go. Move your head and go. All right?
Action from round 2. Redkach sets up with the right hand, a soft jab, and then keeps punching. Now, a lot of these shots are either on the arms of Amиdu or the last punch certainly landed, but you know, if you try to press the judges, a combination like that, even when with misses, will do the trick.
All the way back.
I think Amиdu is going to have to get busy if he's going to be competitive in this fight. He's just getting outworked.
Yeah, 45 punches from Amиdu in round 2. Well below not only his own average, but the division average. Just in the high 50s.
They want Amиду to be first, and he's not doing that. The only success he's had really is in a couple of counter left hands. That uppercut was caught on the gloves of Redkach.
Redkach made the change of going to Robert Garcia, you know, and he trains around all these world-class fighters, and they push each other. And you know, for a mental stage of a fighter, that means a lot. Your attitude changes, and you want to be like this, guys. You want to compete with them. You want to be better than them. And I think that was a good change, good decision by Redkach.
That's something you had, Raul, as a young fighter.
Yes. Yeah, I when I was with the Dubas, I mean, I was a young up-and-coming prospect. I trained around Evander Holyfield, Whitaker, Melvin Taylor, Mark Breland. Trained with these guys. We stayed together, you know, we ate together, so
it affected you, yeah?
It helps you. You want to be like this. You want to be a champ.
This is so far really just a case of volume on the part of Redkach. A lot of those punches are being caught on the elbows and the gloves of Amиду, but your point is well taken, Steve. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's going to win the rounds this way. And Amиdu looks like his game, at least right now, is to outbox Redkach. He's not doing it. And it's really not Amidu's game.
There was a left hand round that slipped in by Redkach.
Nothing's really coming in there by Redkach, keeping his, by Amиdu, Redkach keeping his guard up. Very close, compact defense.
That uppercut did get through.
Seems like Amиdu just can't pull the trigger, like his head, like, you know, his mind telling him, I got to throw, but he's not letting him go.
That was a nice three-punch combination, and right back with another is Redkach.
A little bit too hesitant, Amиdu. Now that's what he's got to do. Got to go to work and push him back. It was effective there.
Very good. All right. How you feel? Okay, Yakubу. They like doing like you doing, but I need you to pick it up a little bit more, all right? You with me? Good. How you feel? All right, take a deep breath. Good. Good. Good? All right. Don't wait on him, Yakubу. All right? You're doing some great counterpunching, all right? I love it, all right? I need you to pick it up a little bit more. If you get that separation between you and him, I want that double jab, all right? Or the jab hook. Give him that shoulder. Give him that shoulder. Come back with the right hand, all right? Making sure he can't use that jab so much, all right? Okay? Keep dipping and jabbing. Here and here, here and here, okay?
All right? And then move. Don't stand.
Go, gentlemen.
This is round 4 of this 10-round fight. Just a case so far, at least, in my opinion, of just one guy just doing a little bit more than the other guy.
Yeah, but it seemed like in the last 15 seconds of the last round, Amиdu had a little momentum going. A little bit busier in his counterpunching, landed some good shots. Needs to start off this way. Can't let Redkach eat up the rounds. Got Redkach up by all three rounds.
Same here. You know, Amиdu, 17 of his 19 wins by knockout. I don't consider him a puncher. I don't think he's a big puncher. He's a volume guy. Good news for him, he broke 60 punches for the first time in round 3.
And they want more out of him now.
Redkach is in the pocket. It's not like he has to go hunt them down.
No.
Caught him with some good shots, Redkach.
There was a nice combination. That right hand, maybe the best punch in the fight.
Every time there's a 4 or 5 punch combination, it's thrown by Redkach.
Again, coming outside in a little bit more is Redkach and starting to catch his man. That was about 8 punches unanswered by Amиду.
Amidu's durable. He takes a good shot. They've never been knocked down. And Redcat said he wanted to knock him down. He wanted to be the first one. Let's see if he could do it. He's going to have to work the body more. Amidu takes a good headshot, so you got to break him down and make him drop them hands. Covering up really good, Amиду, keeping his hands up.
And when Amidu's been punching this round, he's been very successful.
Yeah. There was a counter left hand by Amиду. Amиdu trying to work the body. Now it comes an uppercut.
This fight's heating up, guys.
Yes, it is. And he does get better as the fight goes on. This is the fourth round. He's getting better, picking up the momentum. And then now he's pushing him, Redcat's back.
Both guys doing better work here in this round, actually.
You know, this kind of fight makes you a better fighter. For Redcats, he's got to be able to adapt and make some changes, because if Amиду keeps that rhythm and he keeps pushing him back, he's going to get in problems. Staying in the pocket too long. Robert Garcia said you throw, you move, and you move out of the way. Give him a little angle, move to the right, move to the left. Don't stand in front of him.
That was a nice uppercut by Redkach. And Amиду again slips a right hand through the guard of Redkach. Another left hand. Redkach counters with a combination of his own. This has been a good round on the right hand by Amиду. Outstanding round. Clearly best round of the fight.
Action from round 4. Redkach, you know, when you look at this round, Amиdu did so much good work, but what are you going to remember? You're going to remember these big shots and these big flurries, multi-punch flurries from Redkach, and it's very hard to give Amиdu the round, even though he did some very good work.
You get hit too much. You're standing in front of him. You throw 3 punch combinations and move to the sides, all right? Keep remembering that. Don't forget that, all right? We're good, we're good. Take a deep breath. Okay, in the middle, bend your knees and throw those uppercuts, and then move your head. Okay, he's coming with a counter. All right, try to be first most of the time. Stay busy, stay busy, stay busy. 1, 2, 3 punch combinations. Don't wait too long, because they don't have to be hard. Once in a while, hard punches, but not every punch. Throw 3 or 4 punch combinations and stay busy. All right, they don't have to be hard.
Let's go, German.
So we come to round 5, and even though I thought round 4 was Amidu's best, again, I agree with you, Steve, it wasn't enough.
It's because of that flurry midway through the round. Amиdu, 76 punches in round 4. We talk about him warming up.
Robert Garcia really abhorring Redkach to do exactly what you suggested, Robert.
Yeah, that's why you need a trainer like Robert Garcia. His experience has been in big fights. You know, Mayweather, McDonough doesn't get any bigger. He doesn't lose control. A lot of novice trainers, they lose control. They panic. You know, when the fighter loses a big round or gets hurt. And Robert Garcia, you know, he keeps his trainer in tone. I mean, his fighter keeps him poised, keeps him relaxed.
Time.
It's a low blow.
You all right? Wait a second. Hey, stay there. You all right? Yeah. All right, don't take revenge. He lost. No more chances for him, all right? Hey, no more chances, okay? You got to get it up. You hit him hard there, all right? Let's go. Time here.
I don't know. I think no more chances being said by Ray Corona. That seems a little harsh.
Yeah, I would say so.
Previous low blows.
No.
The energy level of Amиdu is just up so much. He's more animated. He's moving his upper body more.
Counter right hand from Redkach.
They've been stepping on each other's feet all night.
Yeah, that's a left hand by Amиdu.
They do again there and again.
Yeah, they're fighting for that precision there. But I like what I've seen. Amиdu, he's real loose in there. Like you said, Steve, he's moving and making a miss and just letting his punches go. I mean, he's fought better opposition than Redkach. That might be the reason.
Another low blow.
Time. How you feel? You got 5 minutes. Huh? Don't take revenge. Don't take a point. Don't take revenge, all right? You tell me when you're ready. You ready? Stay there. Here.
Two low blows there.
1 point for low blow.
They did take a point from him.
1 point, low blow. 1 point, low blow. Come on, you gotta pick them up, all right? Let's go. Time in.
Well, guys, I don't know. I usually take a point after 2 warnings. I only saw 1 hard warning.
I did too.
Maybe I missed one. It's possible, but
It seemed like it was unintentional. He didn't mean the low blow.
That right hand got Amida off balance a little bit. The left hand behind it by Redkach. Redkach trying to really put an emphasis on this round.
yeah, be very smart for Redkach to try to win this round. Go all out.
Yeah.
It becomes a 2-point round, given the fact that he's won most of the early rounds on our cards, at least. He'd have a huge lead on the cards.
Stop with the belt, right?
Counter right hand again. He got by Amida and he got Redkach turned.
We got her. Good, have a seat. Have a seat. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that point, okay? Don't worry about that. You keep working hard like you're doing. Keep going to that body. Don't worry about that point.
Action
all right?
from round 5. All right, right hand is clearly low. And then as the referee comes in, he landed another one. Now that is a low blow, but it's partially because Redkach was pushing down on the neck of Amida.
We're halfway through. We're halfway. We're good.
Well, it becomes critical now. Who won that round? I'm not so sure I know the answer.
I get
conditions to do that.
I thought Redkach. I gave it to Redkach.
I did too.
I gave it to Amida.
Yeah, you could argue that.
He's strong.
So this is round 6.
We talked about Amida having such a big advantage in terms of quality of opposition, but I think what really is going to serve Redkach well is that 10-rounder he had on Showbox last year against Tony Lewis, because that was a hard 10-round fight, and it's going to benefit him.
Against a live fighter, Tony Lewis came into that fight really believing he was going to win the fight. We gave him a chance.
Yeah, Redkach had to work. Lewis was active. He was game, and he came to win. So you learn from a fight like that, and that's got to be behind Redkach's mind. I went 10 tough rounds with Tony Lewis. A guy that has fought decent opposition too.
Yeah.
And there was a right hand just dropped to Amida. Combination started with the right hand and then a left behind it.
7, 8. Hey, look at me. All right, hands up.
Appears to have his legs under him. Long way to go here.
Both all right. I'm watching you.
And Redkach going to try to close the deal. There was a right hand and another one. And another right hand by Redkach. Redkach not letting him get off the ropes. Combinations and another shot drops him.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to continue? Hands up. Hands up. Do you want to continue? Walk towards me. I'm keeping an eye on you. Keep an eye. Let's go.
Still over a minute to go in this round. There is no 3 knockdown rule, but I don't believe it would go much past 1 more.
Yeah, I'm surprised the fight wasn't stopped, because Ray Corona twice asked Amida to raise his gloves after the knockdowns. He didn't do it either time.
Yeah. Redkach trying to pin him on the ropes. It won't take a lot.
And Amidu's never been down before, and it shows because he's not holding.
Redkach definitely showing his power with them straight left hands.
There's an uppercut inside by Redkach.
Nothing to the body from Redkach. Another low blow.
Yeah. And 3 more uppercuts by Redkach.
Stop. Take a step back. Both of you.
Well, it's clear Amida is
You got
not
to cut. For the punch.
Yet.
Cut from the punch.
Clear.
Cut from the punch.
He's still wide.
Look at his eyes, very glossy.
Cut from the punch.
Redcatch needs another big left hand. He's got to set it up down the middle, down the pipe.
Amida jumps Redkach for the moment. Now there's 5 seconds remaining in the round, and it appears Amida is going to get through this.
Take a step back. Take a step back.
They unleashed the beast.
That's for the punch, guys. All right. Hey, come here. Come on. Come here. You get in here. Get out of the way. Come on in here. Go to work. My neck is, huh? My neck is burning me. It's hurting you? Yeah. Okay, Yakubу, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Talk to me. You want to continue?
Yes.
Talk to me.
No.
Look at me. Hey, look at me.
Hey, Yakubу, you'll be all right.
Hey,
Yakubu, recover.
Stop.
Take your time, recover.
Stop. Look at me. You want to continue? It's your life, boy. Yes or no?
No.
And that's it. Amida saying, I don't want any more. He quits. Says, I'm not going to continue. And his trainer was saying, don't worry, he's going to be okay. Well, it wasn't his trainer that was sitting on the stool.
And Rick Colon, the referee, just came over and told us, he waved his hands as if to say the fighter said he didn't want any more.
Yeah.
And you know what? You could sort of see that in the ring after the knockdown when he got up. He didn't look real anxious to keep going.
Right, he didn't have no problem saying, no, I don't want to go out there again, so.
Well, Redkach accomplished what he said he wanted to do here. Stopped a man who had not been stopped before.
And also the way he knocked him down. That had never happened twice.
You talked about that in Oakland.
He made a big statement here.
Good win, good win.
And it looks like the change of trainers and Capit paying off.
Yeah.
We take a look at action from round 6, the last round of the fight. He sets up the jab, followed with the left hand. That's what Robert Garcia's been saying about the right hand. Use it to set up your power. Once again, the first knockdown. Watch how he jab left hand. Right up the middle. Redkach throwing a very straight punch. And Amиду didn't really have a chance to react to it. Now here's the second knockdown. At this point, Amиду still hurt, not holding. Redkach should have been going to the body a little bit more, but he knew he had a hurt man, and that's some right hook.
Yeah, it sure was. And he did dig to the body right before that, too.
Once again, watch him bring up the right hook. Now he's just flowing here, Redkach. There it is. And at this point, when you looked at Amиду, he did not look like he wanted to continue. Redkach, a little bit of a premature celebration, but it's as if he knew.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. So the first run under Robert Garcia, very successful one indeed, and he showed you that. We said he's got some pop, and he does.
There's a lightweight sitting a couple of feet away from me, Michael Perez. I'd love to see Michael Perez and Redkach. That would be some fight. We take a look at the numbers. Jabs fairly insignificant. The power shots, 45% for Redkach. He won every round on my card, and I think Raul's card as well. Maybe every round but one on Barry's. That's why he landed the bigger shot.